We are testing here the BMW GS or R 1300 GS, guys. This is awesome, man. So we came from testing the Indian, the Challenger, and that was it was an okay bike. I think I'm not ready yet for that, you know, front feet type of shifting. I don't think I'm ready for that yet, guys. So let's see here. All right, I guess I'm going with this group. And yeah, so I tested. That was an okay bike. Then I made an appointment with Suzuki. I missed it because I went for a little break. I gotta get used to this clutch. It's a little sensitive. So I missed the appointment for the Suzuki. Then I made another appointment for Yamaha, and they said that unfortunately, I missed the little thing they do, you know, where they tell you what to do and not to do during the ride. And so because I missed that by a few minutes, I couldn't go on that ride. And then finally, I'm here with the GS. This one I didn't want to miss, so I was there early. Let's see here. I gotta say, guys, this thing, the brakes are like super different to the Moto Guzzi Stelvio that I currently own. I own the 2024 model, and yeah, I just stalled it. It's kind of embarrassing to say, but yeah, I stalled it just because I'm not used, you know, to the clutch, and you know, that's the greatness about testing new bikes. But I gotta say that the seat positioning, it's amazing. The bike doesn't feel heavy at all. It feels so light. I mean, it is just unbelievable. And yeah, guys, it's all on the refinement. You know, this thing is, you know, again, it's BMW, so we can't doubt the fact that their refinement in terms of the throttle response, the clutching, everything feels so great. Now, I think they mentioned that, see, we had different modes. We got dynamic, and then we have another mode, which I forgot the name of it, but yeah, it has several different modes. We got the turn signals here. These guys, I guess they do this all the time. They're used to going fast. They could just give me a break. I'm just learning here. Now, I just tried using the quick shifter on this thing, and I don't know, it was kind of jerky, so I don't know if it's disabled, if it's, they said that it comes equipped with it. They said if you have a clutch lever, you're not riding like one of those automatic bikes, then you can just shift up. I tried it, but it was kind of jerky. I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. BMW. Wow, the brakes on this thing are just amazing, guys. Can't even explain it. These are Brembo, of course, but they are really good. powering is great. Yeah, it does have the quick shifter. But to be honest with you guys, the quick shifter, I know BMW calls it something entirely different. I don't know, it's very similar to the Moto Guzzi, but I think that on the Guzzi, I don't know if it's going to be the same on this bike, but you know, the harder you rev, the better the chances you have of getting a smoother shifting. See, right now I'm just trying to concentrate on the route. At the same time, I'm learning the bike. It is a fun bike, I can tell you that right now. I mean, I don't know if it justifies me leaving the Guzzi. The Guzzi does feel a little bit more responsive, but you know, I have to be fair. The Guzzi has been tuned and it has a DCAT, so I don't know how this one would do with a tune and a DCAT, which is what I typically do just to avoid you know, that heat from the engine, and to avoid being restricted. You know, sometimes those cats are very, very aggressive, like very aggressive. Yeah, guys, this is very cool. Where did that guy go? I don't see the guy. Oh, there he is. Just this couple. Now this one vibrates a little less than the Moto Guzzi. I can immediately, you know, tell the power difference between one and the other. I mean, it's obvious. I don't think I have to mention that too much, but you know, again, comparing it to the Guzzi, yeah, there is a power difference. But like I said, to be fair, the Guzzi has been tuned, guys, so I mean, for God's sakes, gotta be fair. It jerks a little. It jerks a little. So I don't know, that, you know, that could be a deal breaker for me, to be honest with you. You know, as a first impression. So far, the best quick shifters that I've tested came from the Suzuki GSX-S 1000 GT Plus that I used to own, and also the CF Moto. The sitting position is amazing. It's just like on the Guzzi. It's like super comfortable. I can see how this seat won't give me any troubles at all, riding long distances at all, guys. Yeah, they're going a little bit too fast for me. I mean, I don't know the bike. If it was my Stelvio, I would say, you know, let's go at it. Some from the engine is okay. I think I prefer the Guzzi engine sound much better. Has that deeper grunt. Even when it had the cat and it had the factory slip-on, it still sounded way better than this. I can see how people say that it sounds like a sewing machine. It does sound like a sewing machine, I can tell you that. It's kind of funny because it does. I mean, people say it, you watch a video, you're like, I don't hear it. But then when you write it, yeah, it does sound like a sewing machine, just like it. First thoughts, well, yeah, it is a great bike. I mean, it's very refined. It's it's BMW. What can I say? It's GS 1300. It's meant for traveling. It's meant for, some adventure like off-road riding. You can do that on this bike, and I can see, being this light, how you can do that and have a lot of fun. But at the same time, I don't know, the price, I think there are better options. I think my Moto Guzzi Stelvio, considering that they have gone so much, lower in price, I think that's a much better option. Also, this one, I kind of still getting used to, I'm still getting used to the clutch, like on the takeoffs. Moto Guzzi stock, like the one I got, right now you can find it at like maybe even less than 11K, old stock. Not sure about the 26s, but old stock, you can find them cheap. And it's a very similar riding experience, except, like I already said, this one has a, it has more torque and it has a punchier power, as I would call it. So if you're looking for big names, a little bit more power than the Guzzi, and you have the money, then why not? Go for the Beamer. Don't think about it. It's a great bike. I mean, I can see how this is going to make a lot of people, happy. Me personally, I don't know. Like I said, I come from the Moto Guzzi, so I don't think I'll be making that move. I had to stop the recording. Well, actually, the recording stopped itself. It ran out of battery, of course, and I didn't bring my extra batteries. I left them at the hotel. I was a little bit disappointed about BMW. It was a bike that I said, well, if I ever had to replace my my Moto Guzzi, it would be with the GS 1300 or the R 1300 GS, whatever you want to call it. I was gonna, be getting that bike if I have to get rid of this one. But after testing it, I changed my mind. Absolutely, and not in a good way. I didn't like the bike. I didn't like the way it shifted. I think my bike is still far superior to that GS 1300, even though it is a Moto Guzzi.